Okay, so I just wanted to have a little afternoon ramble. I just came back from a date, a little late lunch date. It was nice. Okay, so I'm getting back in the dating scene. I realized one, I cannot date more than one person at one time. Like, I can't. I can't. These redbirds out here, I don't know, for me, that's just, it does something for me to see. Like, it's like 4 of them, but 2 of them definitely are homies. And then it'd be a bluebird out here too every once in a while. But anyway. And so, that's one. I can only date one person at a time. I can't date multiple people at a time. And then 2, I don't know, like, he's cool. I like his energy. I like his intellect. I like that he has a teacher approach. Like, he's very, like, when he explains things, it's like he's teaching. I really like that. I appreciate that. He's patient and he's very like expressive. He's older, so I guess he's to the point where he like, shit, I'm too old to be playing games, which I like all of that. What I don't like, he kind of bossy, but he say I'm bossy. I'm like, oh God, okay, I am a little bossy. Only because I'm the oldest child. I'm the oldest grandchild. Okay, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the manager by default. And that doesn't mean that I can't be led or can't be guided. But it's like on certain things. Like, okay, where we went out to go eat. He's like, well, where do you want to sit? I said, okay, we can go sit back there. It's like a secluded away. Quiet. So we get back to the general area, and at this point, I'm following like his lead. And so then as I'm following his lead, I'm like, oh, okay, right here. He's like, no, we'll sit here. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. I think I'm just... And then I got to sneeze. I've been sneezing and shit. I sneezed last night. That was terrible. And it was like a buffet style place to eat. Which generically, I don't like those type of restaurants. I kind of get a little grossed out behind it. Oh, excuse me. The thought of like multiple people touching. Now it's well guarded. It was well guarded, but just multiple people touching the utensil to get the food is disgusting to me. But it was very clean, and like I washed my hands and everything. Then I washed my hands before I ate. So, you know, I did my part or whatever. And he's like, well, let's start here. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna walk the whole thing to kind of like see what I'm interested in, and then because it's like all you can eat kind of thing. But I'm not a big eater, so I'm probably not gonna make multiple trips. And so then he's like, okay. He's like, well, I'm gonna make me a salad. I was like, okay. So I'm walking around the thing, and I go to make the loop, and I damn near run into him, and he ain't got shit on his plate. I was like, I thought you was making a salad. He's like, no, I'm just seeing what you're doing. I just told you what I was doing. I'm eyeballing everything to see what I'm interested in, what I'm not interested in. Then we get kind of by the Hispanic section. He's like, oh, I want to try this. was like, you ain't never had that before? He's like, yeah, yeah. I was like, okay. What about your salad? He's like, yeah, I'm going to make it. But that's what I made first. I had a good little salad. I stacked it. It was good. It was tasty. Then I went back and kind of had like another little meal, and it was good too. Like lots of little fresh vegetables. They were good. Everything was fresh. Everything was fresh. Everything was hot. It was not overcooked, which I was really surprised because I had got a little squash thing, and I was just expecting it to taste like baby food, and it didn't. It was like a little squash and zucchini thing mixed, and it was a little crunchy. I was like, oh, okay, all right. I was gonna get some greens, but it was like it had pork in it. No, I can't do that. Then I was gonna get some cabbage, and it looked like it had pork in it too. I'm like, damn. So, but I ended up eating good, and don't feel too sluggish, don't feel sleepy or nothing like that. And then we went to this little coffee shop. It's good. Let me see. Elvis, yeah. So I got the Elvis drink. I'm hooked on Elvis. This coffee drink, Avesboro Coffee Shop. Avesboro is a street in Garner, North Carolina. The Elvis latte is, espresso with the milk. Of course, that's a latte in the foam and shit. But the flavor is, what is it? It's peanut butter, chocolate, and banana in the latte. But this shit's so fire. This is my second time having it. And I told the barista, it was a different barista this time. I was like, yeah, this is my second time ordering. I really like it. Just don't be shy with the flavorings, man. Like, black folks, we like our shit to be, you can overdo it a little bit. Don't be shy. Like, we like the flavor. We like the taste. It ain't gonna be too sweet or no shit like that. Like, go on ahead and throw them joints in there, a few more times than you normally would. Season that junk. Go ahead, season my latte, man. Don't make my shit all bland and shit. A hint. Nah, I want the full throttle. I want to taste the banana, the peanut butter, and the chocolate. And he did his thing. And it's good. They sell syrups in there, and I saw a syrup. It was rose. So I have an idea. I'm going to go back and get that syrup. And I think I'm going to incorporate that into my sweet tea. I like rose. Like when I go and get bopas, I have rose milk tea with bopa. I've had rose water. I've had rose lemonade. So that caught my eye. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do something with it. Which kind of going to get me to complete. Now I need to complete my business video. Starting a business video. Because sweet tea, that's my firstborn baby. I don't know if I said that on the other video or not. But yeah, the sweet tea is my firstborn. So I'm kind of just enjoying this little break I got before I start back work. Start working January. Yep. What was I about to say? I don't know. I was going to say something, but I forgot. Like right now, how I'm feeling inside, like right now at this moment, I'm in like a very high vibration. Like what I'm learning though is that okay, I'm gonna try to explain some shit. I was trying to explain to this guy earlier. He said, cause I'm on like the spectrum of being autistic. It's a new word out now, neurodivergent. Then I learned another word last night, hypervigilant. So I'm now learning words to describe things that I go through. So when I was like, dang, my intuition just be, it overwhelms me at times. So I looked at YouTube, overactive or hyper intuition. Oh, hypervigilance. Okay, yes, that does cause anxiety. Yes, perfect. I understand that. Neurodivergent. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. Autism. Yeah, all that shit. All that shit. So, without knowing the words or the medical or the scientific or the intellectual word for it, just me being me and not really having a word to describe me in layman terms, those are words that can be used. But on like another level though, like on a spiritual level, that's physical. That's the physical aspect. On the spiritual aspect, it's like when I'm sitting here in my space, in my peace, there's nothing stimulating me. There's nothing overstimulating me, I should say. I'm sitting here, I'm looking out the window. It's overcast, it's a little chilly. I see the cardinals, the redbirds. I see nature happening. I see leaves falling. I see squirrels. I see birds in general. I'm in observation of what is in front of me in this little window pane. And then I'm not focused on me, myself. However, by me focusing on the outside and looking at nature take place, I'm drawn into myself because I can hear my heartbeat. I can feel my heartbeat. It's not beating fast. I can just hear my heartbeat. I can feel my heartbeat. And then I can also feel like or hear. I'm trying to explain what the fuck this is. It's like I don't know. Maybe when people watch this, if y'all experience this, you can help me out on this. It's like a humming, but it's very minute. It's outside of my heartbeat. It's like a humming. Buzzing. You know what it is like? It's like, you know when you yawn and you get that, it's something like that. If you can hear your yawn, something like that. And then okay. I don't know if y'all ever like been looking in the sky and it's like when I take my glasses off and I just look in the sky. I've been seeing this for pretty much all of my life. I just don't know how to like describe it. Like probably the best way to describe it, it'll be like a whole bunch of like, it looked like a whole bunch of like Tinkerbells flying around every fucking where. Like every fucking where. And they fast and they not still. They're never still. Okay, so looking at them is like how I be feeling. Even though I'm still as fuck, not moving, not overstimulated. It's still calming, it's still peaceful, but it's just like, okay, energy don't be still. Energy is in a constant state of movement. There go a cat. Okay, so I don't know if I ever talked about the rooster. It's a rooster over here, and that motherfucker is 4:45. I guess he go back to sleep because then he come wake back up at 5:45, an hour later. And then you probably won't hear, that's it. You might hear him again later, maybe not though. So then it's these dogs that start barking. And you be like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with these dogs? Because it sounds like they in pain. They imitating the rooster. They imitating the rooster. I said, I'll be damned. I will be damned. Because literally the rooster's like, and then the dogs be like, like, damn, somebody choking these niggas, what's up? They imitating the rooster. Hilarious. All right.